Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion, and it is the debut of the Dreamcast today, and I thought, what better way to kick off Dreamcast reviews than Soul Calibur? And it's also the very first game I played on a SEGA Dreamcast, and I've got to say, it knocked my socks off at the time. Now, I've been used to a PlayStation for quite a long time, before I got my Dreamcast, and I was absolutely knocked for six. This game is one of the games that actually betters its arcade counterpart graphically in every way. So, here's the intro anyway. Not a lot to write home about, but then, you don't really need a big flashy intro. It does go on for a little while, and this is by memory. So let's just let it carry on, and I'll have a little chat about stuff in a few. I mean, it's very pretty, isn't it? It's a very pretty intro, and that's always nice, because it grabs your attention straight away. I mean, look at this. The animations on it are absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Brilliant. But, Namco, they're awesome at this sort of thing. This is their deal. This is their jam. Fighting games. Yes. Tekken. Yes. Okay, so this game is the sequel to Soul Blade. So, I can't remember which consoles got it. I think the Xbox 360 got a version of this as well. And Android, apparently. Has anyone played it on Android? I don't think I've not played it on any sort of tablet device. So, have you? And if you have, let me know what you think of it, because that might be a bit of a tricky one to get my hands on. But it's Soul Calibur, and that's Voldo, by the way. And that is Maxi, and that is who I'm going to be selecting to play through with you today. Just so you can get a good view of what the game is about, and general shenanigans. But it's just a gorgeous intro. I mean, we're going to be in the game shortly, so bear with. It's almost finished, I think, if memory serves. Here we go. Traditional standoff. And then run towards each other as fast as you can. That is a big spike on top of his head. Yes. Pretty cool intro. Pretty cool. Like that. And that's the end boss, I believe. Just like, again, going from memory. Soul Calibur. So, there we go. That's the intro. Great, isn't it? Okay, so let's have a look at some of the options as well. You see, they've got a lot of things there. We've got arcade versus battle team, battle time, survival, museum, practice options. And we're going to have a look at this. We'll keep it on easy, so I actually stand a chance. And we'll carry on. Yes, I think I'm happy with that. So, you can see there's lots of options to play with, but I'll let you get onto that. Let's go with arcade mode, and I'm going to go with Maxi, like I said before, because, well, he's the first character I ever picked when I had the game. So, you're going to see, it's like, literally, he's like Elvis with nunchucks. So, let's have a look graphically. Well, it's stunning, isn't it? For its time, it was just jaw-droppingly good, and it hasn't lost that wow factor for me. Absolutely not, because of the waterfalls in the background. Character animations are smooth as butter. Look at that. And just the character design's really nice, and they've done a really, really nice job with it. And I loved Soul Blade on the. Soul Edge. I can't remember. It was Soul Blade, I think, in the UK. Soul Edge, I think, was the Japanese one. Regardless, it's a bloody good game as well. But that was on the PlayStation 1, and that was a very good game as well. If you ever played Soul Blade or Soul Edge, This just sort of carries on the story a little bit. Siegfried has already got the soul edge. No, it's not Siegfried. Was it Siegfried or was it Cervantes? Oh, you know what? I can't remember. But it's one of those two. But this is really, really cool. I love the light trails on the weapons as well. That's quite cool. He does some insane combos with those nunchucks, by the way. For a beginner character, that's probably one you'd want to choose. Max is pretty good as a beginner character. He's a very good all-rounder. Hits like a truck with some of his manoeuvres, and hopefully you'll get to see some of his special moves as well. Presentation-wise on this game is absolutely stunning, and I'm really, really quite happy with this. It's good as well, because it tells you which zone you're in, and also what background music you're listening to. Now, you can KO your opponents by knocking them off the edge of the platform, and sometimes that can be the only option that you've got, especially if you come down to a low health situation. So I was going to knock her off the edge then, but oh, look at that. Oh, swift kick to the back of the head and it's all over. But they've done a really nice job with the backgrounds. They've done the fighting platform. As it spins round the camera, you can see, look at the detail in the room that you're fighting in. Absolutely brilliant. So, UI is pretty much straightforward. You've got your health bar of you in the top left, health bar of your opponent in the left, right, timer in the middle, and your timer for the level is up next to where it says stage 2. So that's what you want to be looking at. I think that's how long it takes you to do your rounds. So if you've got 2 rounds, it's taken me 1 minute and 1 second. Yeah, you get the idea. Sound-wise, I got to say this is very, very good. This is Japanese speech, by the way. But that doesn't detract from it at all. The sound effects are really nice. They've got some nice meaty hits when you actually do hit your opponents, which is really nice. What in the bloody hell is that? Anyway, yes, Voldo, you strange man. Oh, I take it you're a man. It's like, I don't know. I can't, there's nothing I can compare Voldo to at all. So there we are. Anyway, again with the backgrounds, really nice. Look at the chandelier with the flames crackling away. That's really nice. Voldo somehow managed to find his way back onto the platform after being kicked into a, well, I assume it's a river. It could be acid for all I know. But oh, that was it. Yeah, see, the combos are really nice, and with the animations being so smooth, it really helps. But the sound of music's very, very good, and it really sort of gets you pumped up for playing the game. And I think if you enjoy fighting games, it's right up your street anyway. I can't really fault the game at all. It is very, very good. Now, I do believe that there were some successors to this. I think there's Soul Calibur 3 and 4. I believe there might be a 5. Somebody know the answer to that one? I think there's 5 of them, or at least there's a 5th one on its way. Possibly 6th, I don't know. But the diversity of the characters is nice as well. You've got a good selection of characters to play with more to be unlocked as you go. So that's a nice feature as well. You always want something to sort of strive towards and get. So she's going to cream me now. Oh no, oh, she nearly fell off the edge. Oh, and there she goes. Yes. Yes, I did a ring out. Never mind. Too funny. I just love the way she bops the platform before she falls off. Excellent. Yeah, it's a nice speech as well. Weirdly, some of the speech is in English and some of it is not. But that doesn't bother me, and it doesn't detract from the game at all. All the text is in English, so that's easy enough. And yeah, this is just an all-rounder. It's an absolutely fantastic beat 'em up, and it's great fun. So, I'm thinking about doing a Dreamcast week. Would you be up for that, my fellow retro-holics? Because I would do a Dreamcast week for you, if you so desire. Let me know in the comments. If you want to see a Dreamcast week, just tell me, and I can continue this week's reviews around the Dreamcast rather than sort of doing different ones from different consoles. And then we get back onto track next week with variety. That's up to you. I would love to know your thoughts on what you think for Theme Weeks returning, because I used to do Theme Weeks a while ago, and I haven't done one for quite a long time, so if you would like to see, oh, I fell off at one. Let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to accommodate. So, playability, well, it's just absolutely on the money. And, of course, it's 2 players. Now, it's not co-op, because that just wouldn't work. It is versus, but you can have such a good laugh planting your friends' faces into the floor in a variety of comical ways. The controls are fairly simple as well, guys. Although the Dreamcast had a fair amount of buttons, I think it was maybe 6 buttons. 6, I'm sure, yeah. But it works. So you've got a block button, you've got attack, then you've got this sort of charge up ability, which I can't remember what that does. And if you push 2 buttons together, you grab hold of your opponent and do something nasty to them. So that's pretty much the gist of the controls. Very, very responsive, and they work really well. So that is a definite plus. Like I said, it is a fighting game. Quite obviously, it's a fighting game. And if this is your jam, then blimey, you're going to lap this up, ladies and gents. I would say age range as well. You probably, I mean, to be fair, put a controller in a kid's hands these days and they'll just ace it, whatever they're doing. So, whatever. I would probably say maybe about 8 to 10 to start with. I mean, that's just, you know, rough estimate. Some 5-year-olds are very good at fighting games. But, yeah. And obviously, it's... the replay value here is really good because you can unlock so much stuff here and different characters and that. They'll keep you coming back for a while, which is great because that's what you want in the game. If you buy a game and then you complete it and all that jazz and there's nothing else to do, you feel a bit cheated, don't you? And this was one of those games where I think the Dreamcast games retailed for about £40 to £50 back in the day. I know this one was definitely up in that price bracket, but I think I got mine with the Dreamcast, which was really quite nice. And I think I got Echo the Dolphin as well. I think that it was this one and Echo. I mean, you couldn't get 2 more different games, could you? But both absolutely glorious, and I really hope you've enjoyed this review because I've really enjoyed playing it and bringing it to you. That man has a huge weapon, and please don't take that in a way it's not meant to be taken, you filthy-minded birds. Anyway, yeah, I'd love to hear your views. Did you play Soul Calibur even in the arcade, or did you play it on the Dreamcast or the 360? What did you play it on? Did you enjoy it? Did you complete it? Did you unlock everything? Let me know in the comments below, and I will be communicating with you all as much as I possibly can. And thank you ever so much for sticking with the channel, guys. I know I've been a bit absent lately, but this is, I feel like we're getting back on track with life. Oh, seated powerbomb. Not nice, Astaroth, you big meanie. But, yes, so Soul Calibur, it's a definite plus for me. I'm going to try and finish it for you, actually. See if I can at least get the last boss. You can skip these little cutscenes, by the way, by pressing start. So it's not the game juddering, it's me pressing start to skip. Now, I think this is the last boss. So, isn't he a bit rubbish? You get these really nice models and then you get this guy. But, oh well. Here we go, versus Inferno. They couldn't even think of a good name for him. Never mind. So yeah, Maxi versus Inferno, here we go, last boss, and I am on it like a car bonnet. Whoever came up with that phrase just needs to be shot in the face. Anyway, oh my, holy crap! Okay, he hurts. I really don't want him to grab hold of me again. I'm going to knock him to the edge. Oh yeah, there he goes. Oh, and I fell off, but I had more health, so therefore I win. Yes, I'm going to leave you now. But I'm going to be back soon, so let me know. I'm going to be sorting out reviews probably tomorrow. So let me know if it's Dreamcast week this week, or would you like to see Dreamcast week next week? Let me know, because I'll have to sort it out. If it's this week, let me know some of your favourite Dreamcast games, and I will see if I can play them for you and review them. And then you can see if you agree with my review scores. This one, well, I'm pretty sure you can guess what score I'm giving this little beauty today, because it's absolutely bloody awesome. I'm only going to play Maxi today, but I might do an extended playthrough at some point in the future. Just stay tuned. Remember that I have more time on my hands now to do these reviews, so I'm hoping that they're going to come a little thicker, a little faster, and I hope you're going to enjoy them. Patrons, I haven't forgotten about you guys. There will be an exclusive video coming for you on patreon.com, and if anybody would like to support me and my work here, that would be brilliant. You don't have to, but it does help me out a lot to keep things running, such as internet bills and whatnot, to keep going. So if you've already subscribed, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate your support. And if you haven't subscribed yet, pop along to patreon.com, have a look. It's on the link is in the description. See what you get for your cash. It's quite a low subscription cost, so have a look. And that's that done. I've given my Patreon a plug. That's all we need to say. All right, so this is it. We've finished on Maxi, and that roundabout wraps up the review. So guys, that's it from me today. I hope you've enjoyed the game. I've loved it to bits. I will be back incredibly soon with a brand new review. You keep it retro, and as usual, from me, it's bye for now. Ta-ta!
The legend will never die.